Salvete omnes. Let's continue with the Aeneid, Book 4. Femina, quae nostris errans in finibus urbem exugiam pretio posuit, cui litus arandum, cuique loci leges dedimus, conjubia nostra repullit, ac dominum Aeneon in regna recepit. Remember, this section begins with, the previous lines began with Iarbas speaking to his father Jupiter in prayer concerning Dido accepting Aeneas as her lover. So we begin with femina. Now femina means woman. You can see the root feminine coming from it. So who do we think this femina is? Dido. And quae refers to femina. So let's start here. A woman who, wandering in our borders, placed a puny city for a price, and this is ablative of price right here, to whom we have given a shore to be plowed, and to whom we have given laws of the place. So all of this was a clause in itself, and now we return to femina. This woman rejected our marriages, and she received Aeneas as a master in her kingdoms. So this section is filled with contempt. Iarbas is very upset that he was rejected by Dido whenever he did things for her, and she has rejected him just to end up with Aeneas, to accept someone else. So up here in this first line, we have wandering in our borders, because Dido was wandering in North Africa as an exile from her original kingdom in Phoenicia. So which woman placed a puny kingdom or a puny city for a price? So now he's making fun of Carthage. He's saying it's a puny city, and she bought it from me for a price. So he's saying that she's only here because of him. She's only able to do all this because of what he gave, dedimus. Now you might be wondering why dedimus is plural whenever it's Iarbas talking, who is one man, but it's because Iarbas is a king of royal birth. So he is using the royal we. Sometimes kings and queens, in order to sound fancy, will say we whenever it's just them themselves, and you would expect I. So, to whom we have given a shore to be plowed. So is this a gerund or a gerundive? Think about it for a second, pause the video because I'm about to reveal the answer. It is a gerundive. Gerundive. And that is because it is acting as a verbal adjective, not a verbal noun. A shore to be plowed. Gerundive. Remember that litus is agreeing with arandum, a shore to be plowed. So it is a verbal adjective, gerundive. Now in this next line, and we gave laws of the place. So he's given her the right to rule, the right to be a queen, the right to be in charge of this land. At least this is how Iarbas is seeing it. He's seeing that everything is because of him, and that she should be grateful to him and accept his marriages. But she didn't. She repullit conjubia nostra. She rejected our marriages. This is just a poetic plural. You could translate it as our marriage to make it simpler. And she received Aeneas as a master in her kingdoms.